mean, we could, like, you could turn that off, bring the lamp in here, turn the lamp on
Yeah, that's awkward. We're plugged in.
to the stove.
It's something.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Someday we'll have a beautiful house. Laundry detergent.
Hey! How you doing? Yeah, detergent. It's the whole Paper Mario thing. How's everybody doing tonight?
Hi, everyone.
David is here.
Oh, you need to
All right.
put a quick clickable link in your Discord. Your Discord chat is the link to this.
How do I do that?
I don't know, a link to your stream. I guess I could put it in
I
there.
tried to.
Yeah, there does need to be background music to the stream.
Yeah. I'll do it. I'm just getting it ready.
When I'm live bot for Discord.
I'm live bot.
Yeah, leave it to the experts because I have no idea how to do any of that.
All right. This is so funny. This is not something I ever thought I'd do before. How's everybody doing tonight? Hi, Big Cheese. How you doing? This has been long promised. Ah! I'm being attacked from behind. That means
Hi.
David gets a free turn.
What? It's cooking with Matt and sous chef David. Although I don't think I'm actually need to do anything. So.
Yeah. Hey, Gab. How you doing? John, I need your help. This Discord thing is brand new to me. It's all.
Yeah, John, we need you. Chris, we need you. All the Discord experts,
Yup.
we need you.
Hi, Hirsch. How you doing?
Been waiting for this moment all day.
Menage a Trois by Gypsy Jazz Caravan. It's the best cooking music. Hey, Jordan. How you doing?
So are you going to move the webcam to where you're doing stuff?
No. So, like, right now, I've got a cool setup here. So, I'm going to, I have double webcam sort of things happening here. I have, like, the stove cam, and I have, like, this cam.
Oh,
I'm gonna look up this song, but I'm not, like, I'm not gonna be, you know, taking, like, lots of requests for this.
Not just risotto and roast beef.
Yep. Roast beef.
Can I display it?
Alright.
Where is
Yeah,
it?
sure. So, wait. Which one is Gypsy Jazz Caravan? I don't know what this is.
Oh, here it is.
Just a second. I'm looking for something. Oh, jeez. All ads. Aren't they great?
It was funny, I was just talking with the hairdresser about the annoyance of that. Oh, that's good.
Amazing. I just need to extend this very far. Or to repeat it on loop or something like that. I don't think I can do that. Oh well. I'll throw this on, but then I'll go back to others. Yeah. So there's the roast.
It's a nice big one.
Yes, it is a nice big one. Yeah, and I'm gonna be making risotto, which is one of my favorite things to make. I'm so sorry about this light in the background, but this is
views already.
This is the very difficult thing to do. So I got my computer all set up in here. I want to show you the whole rig. So yeah, this is my stove. Got stuff right here. Cast iron skillet, exactly. It's perfect. I just cleaned it
Oh,
yesterday.
it's the best.
So it's
Cast
ready to
iron
go.
skillets are the way to go.
Yes. And I have a pot that's going to be good for the risotto. I'm going to do the roast in the cast iron skillet. So I'm pretty excited for that. And this is just a broth pot in the background. So yeah, hopefully the rig works okay. I didn't have a better place to put my laptop to get my second webcam up, except to point right into the fluorescent light. So just pretend that you're about to die. I don't know.
No, don't go into the light.
Then just don't go into the light. It's just like you're practicing for that big moment, and your big plan is to just not go into the light, right? You're gonna look at the light and then resist the urge. So yeah, I've also made a few little changes around here. There's I don't know. We now have goo points, GP, for the channel points. I'm kind of excited for that. I made like a cute little graphic for it, so I'm very proud of myself right now. It's been, the semester's over, and now this channel's going to thrive. So yeah. So where do we start? I think we should start with the roast because it's a pretty big roast. It is a 1.2 kilogram roast, so it's like 2.5 pounds.
Wait, I redeemed 250 things. So yeah.
You can't make me stretch when I've barely started. I don't know how to stretch.
I just wanted to look at you stretch.
Stop it. I am being distracted.
Oh, what if they redeemed the David thing now? Does that mean I have to take over the cooking for 5
Stop
minutes?
it. I guess so, but I don't know. David would probably want me to...
Yeah, I mean, I could do the risotto. The roast is all...
Maybe. Okay.
No, this is all math. Go.
Alright, so I'm going to start with this. The thing is that the roast is pretty big. I want to start with some olive oil just in the frying pan, because I guess what I want to do is get a good sear on here. Hey Hirsch. Oh, I think I said hey to you above. Yeah. We'll let David take over when it gets to risotto time, okay? And we'll let him go for a few minutes then. So,
I can stir the risotto. That I can do.
You can do lots of stuff.
I know, but I'm just saying. This is your cooking stream that I can do side things.
I hope everybody's doing great tonight. I'm super happy that you tuned in. This is such a random idea I had, and I just hope it works out really well. Because, so I'm not really... I want to turn this on and get a proper sear on this. So that's just going to start. I will season it shortly. But I really do love cooking. It's great. And I thought this would be something completely different. A fridge tour? I don't think my webcam will reach that far. Hey! How's it going, Oakley? Lanny, are you sorry, it's Julia, right? Or no, it's oh frig. D. I'm mixing up the name. It's because it's D. Julia or what? Sorry. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna season this before the pan gets hot. So, just some salt. This is your standard, I don't know, sea salt, I guess. And we are going to pepper it up too. There's more to it, but I just want to get a good, kind of sear on it to start with. That will take a few minutes, and then this is gonna get started. Yeah. So that's some pepper, and I'm gonna take some garlic, and we're gonna smash it. Martina, thank you. How's it going, Oakley? All right. So I don't know. Garlic. I need to figure out this. There's the garlic clove. I don't like to overdo the garlic. I think that that's an important thing. This is not me threatening you, I promise. But yeah, some people just overdo it with garlic, I feel. And you overdo it with garlic and you don't let the flavors shine. A little bit will enhance, a lot will overwhelm. So some people like to really like to kind of just, I don't know, make a point of using so much garlic. And I've never been I love garlic, don't get me wrong. But those whole recipes that are like, oh yes, chicken with 70 cloves of garlic. It's like, David, you just did some stuff. And Bama redeemed some push-ups. Damn you. Okay, this might have been. I should have instilled new rewards and stuff. After the stream. So okay, I'm just gonna chop up this garlic really finely. Awkward. Let's see if I can. There we go. Look at that. So just a fine little chop here. And I'm just gonna kind of take it and I'm gonna kind of smear it all over the place. Give the beef a good smear of it. But a single clove will be plenty. So, and sorry, my knife skills are not that great. David went to cooking school, so that's what he should do. He should be he's supposed to be cooking for 5 minutes eventually here, and so okay, I'm gonna take this garlic. I'm gonna just like kind of, I don't know, massage the meat with it. You gotta kind of get really into it, I suppose. There's nothing wrong with that. You just want to give it some flavor and stuff. But again, if you overdo it with the garlic as well, you kind of risk, like garlic burns, right? And so that's awkward for sure. So I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna kind of move some around. There's some like, if you can see, like some little like folds and stuff where the strings are in here. So I'm going to kind of tuck some of the garlic in there too. But yeah, see, I don't even want to use the whole clove here because if I do, it's just gonna be too much. So that's that. I have some rosemary for it too. Hey, Brontosaurus, how you doing? And okay, we have like a lot of fridge touring that is being requested. So, a couple things. Hey, Potato. All right, so let's see here. I'm gonna see if my webcam can reach that far, and we'll do like a little fridge tour. Hi, how are you doing? Okay, so there's the fridge right here. We have like 3 billion kinds of jam. We have 3 billion condiments down here. There's oyster sauce, ketchup, sesame oil, soy sauce. What else do we have there? I don't know. Seafood sauce that never gets used. And down here we have that box. Do you know what that box is?
Oh, yeah, I did that.
That box is Lady Glazed donuts. David bought that this morning.
This is
This
is the leftovers.
has been most of my
yeah, sure.
caloric intake today. Here's the Lady Glazed donuts that are left. What do we have? There's apple fritter.
There's a half Alfredo. This was Belgian cream.
Belgian cream or something like that.
This was figgy pudding.
Figgy pudding, which is amazing.
This was like a cranberry cheesecake.
And yeah, cranberry cheesecake is too freaking much. So, damn. And let's see here. We have. What else? There's like arugula, some like milk and chocolate milk. There's cider that you can barely see back there. I'll probably crack some of that open later on. I don't know. Eggs. You know, fridge stuff. Hey, big cheese. Like, I could probably stream from my phone, but the problem is that I want, like, more, like, I want my Streamlabs, because that's just my work for me, you know? So, like, that's what I'm kind of comfortable with. Sorry, I have to, like, reposition my cam now. So it's a little awkward. There's a lot of, like, different things here. So, cool. And yeah, the Lady Glaze is very dangerous. Hey, Felton. No problem. I'm just happy you stopped by. It should be good. I should be going for a couple of hours here, too. Okay, so somebody redeemed some freaking push-ups. So I guess we're gonna do that.
I mean, I can hold the webcam while you.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Let's do it. This will be good because then I can like. All right, let's see if you could. Good. Can you see me?
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did go to the gym earlier
He's
today
in
too.
such good shape, eh?
No, shut up.
Yes, he is. Very swole.
Okay. 19 and 20. Okay. So that was reasonable. That was okay. Alright. See, I'm gonna be in good shape. Please don't redeem too many of those.
Yo, that's my prop right there.
Hey, Joe. How you
You're
doing?
on the 38 viewers right now.
Damn. Okay. So that's going. I don't want to make it. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. So this is going to go. I have to start that first because that's probably going to take, I'm guessing, about an hour 20. I'm not really sure. It's going to be challenging to time it. I don't have a meat thermometer, so I kind of have to judge it. But 2.5 hours, I'm guessing, will be like, yeah, an hour 20, hour 30. So that should be coming out at the end. I kind of want to let it do its thing. I got some tongs. And I'm just going to kind of turn this. So see, watch. I want to show you. You see how it's got that, like, sear on it? That's just like, I don't know, it's a flavor thing. People will say, like, oh, it traps in the juices and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I just think it tastes good. So, I'm going to kind of sear it on all sides, and then we'll throw it in the oven at the end. So, more seasoning. Never be afraid of flavor. Flavor's a good thing. And you'll just develop it gradually. See, I haven't rubbed the garlic on this side yet, so I'm going to do a little bit more of that. This should be cool enough. I'm not too worried. And this is very different. I've never really publicly cooked before, so it's going to be interesting to see how this kind of works. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that it turns out all right. Can David berate me like Gordon Ramsay? Well, I mean, I guess I didn't put any.
I'm trying to think of like what's the insult Gordon Ramsay would use.
Well, lately he's been saying donut to everybody.
Oh.
You donut.
And I guess you would be one because
You fucking
all
donut.
you've eaten today is donut, so you are a donut.
How are you doing, Ben? What are you, an idiot sandwich? Yeah. Totally. How are you guys doing today? How's everybody doing today? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I'm just hopeful this works all right. Okay, so I'm gonna actually preheat my oven now. Not to super high. I'm gonna do it to like 325-ish. I think that sounds pretty good. I don't want to start the risotto yet. I'll start it probably as soon as that goes into the oven, just because it's gonna take a little bit more time than the risotto will take. But the risotto from start to end will probably take me about 45 minutes or an hour. So, hey, how's it going? There's a YouTube video of Gordon making filled donuts, and it's the most sexual cooking video I've ever seen. That's hilarious.
Oh,
I
yeah,
promise.
I've seen that.
I promise you, this will not be more sexual than that.
Well, it may be if they keep redeeming more push-ups.
No, that's not sexual. Okay, I'm going to just douse with a little bit more olive oil. Generally, I'm a big proponent of don't be afraid of flavor when you're cooking. A lot of recipes call for like, I don't know, like a quarter teaspoon of paprika or something. And I'm like, how do you even taste that? It's such a stupid amount, you know?
Oh, who
You need more.
was the sexual cook?
Nigella lost it.
Nigella lost it.
Yeah.
So when you pour that olive oil, you should have been like,
You
and
lather
then-
it.
And then you want to lather the olive oil and rub it decadently into the meat so it
You rub-
absorbs.
You rub the
Yeah.
beef with the moist, slick oil. Oh, freak, Ishan, how you doing? I hate you. Okay. Voluptuous jelly. A voluptuous jelly. Alright, I'm doing 20 more.
20 more push-ups.
Yeah. This was a big mistake.
I can do the push-ups.
No, it's my job. Alright. 1, 2.
You're doing 40 push-ups.
No, I'm not.
Well, someone else just redeemed them.
Oh, this was a mistake.
I can do the other 20. Would you like me to do the other 20?
12, 13, 14, 15.
You're doing 60 push-ups.
Oh fuck! Come on, guys. This is a cooking stream, not a push-up stream. I'm gonna end up putting the
Oh,
price
see,
up.
someone, Harry said it too. What happened to we redeem David Plays today? Someone already did Harry, and apparently I have to take over the cooking for a few minutes.
We'll do that like once we get to the risotto, I guess. Or no, what we can do? Do you want to slather the beef
Where?
yourself?
No, what?
So,
Okay.
I'll do the other push-ups soon. Okay, so, yeah. Honestly, there's like 2 more sides here. So pick a side,
Okay.
flip it. You'll want to season the current top.
Okay.
You gotta use muscle though.
Okay. And then I just want salt and pepper.
It's just a little bit at this point, 'cause it's been a lot. Yeah, that's plenty. Alright, Ignacio, that's much kinder. Yeah, the salt, pepper.
Yeah, you know what? Somebody in the chat keeps track of the push-ups, but maybe they won't all happen right now.
Yeah. I'm about to increase the price because you guys are being highly difficult. What do they make them worth? 2,000?
You can make them work for, yeah, 10,000.
Manage rewards. Can I do this on the fly? Because I'm going to end up dying.
Barbecue David Plays, then push-ups because David has to do push-ups. I can do 20 of the push-ups. Here, hold the camera, I'll do it.
Okay, just a sec. So I want to see if this took hold. Sorry. Okay. So
It smells really good already.
that's good. Hey, Anthony, is that you?
Is it Anthony?
All right, push-ups are now 4,000 due to increased demand.
Hi, Anthony. Okay, here, I'll do 20.
Okay, so David's gonna do 20 of my push-ups. So we're down to 60 at that point.
But then this counts as the David Plays too.
Oh, it counts as one of the David plays.
Wasn't there only one?
Get your ass down. What is that? 5?
5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, like look at David's triceps. It's disgusting.
Stop it.
What? You did that, not me.
17, 18, 19, and 20.
There you go. Awesome. Excellent. Okay, so we're down to 60. We're down to 60 points or 60 push-ups left, and a few more minutes of David cooking. Shit, this stupid webcam. It's hard to balance. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, how's everybody doing? So people have walked in the last little while. We have like one more side to Joe to subscribe to. Hey, thanks a lot. That's really awesome. Much appreciation to you. So yeah, you're still in charge of the beef, bud. Get over here.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm failing my duties.
People paid for this.
Okay.
Hey, Rob.
Is it ready to flip?
Yeah, it is. It's
So to this side.
yeah, you need the one last side to sear. And you can take a look at it if you want. So you can see it's like browning on the outside, but it needs to cook all the way through. So it's going to be
the
another.
last side I'm flipping it to here.
Yeah. And we're
And do
probably just a little bit more pepper. I'm worried about over salting, but
Didn't you just say like 10 minutes ago?
no, but we've salted and salted and salted. It's an art. There's no rule.
This is why I see. Okay, so this is why I like baking, because baking is very specifically this plus this makes this, and Matt likes cooking because it's like it's a feeling.
It is a feeling. It's very much a feeling. Thanks, David. You did awesome. Yay. Yeah, baking is much more of like a chemistry project. Hey, Sean, I miss you too. Honestly, like so much. That was a very memorable class.
Oh, Joe can't hear if he's at work. Poor Joe.
That's okay. somebody could like caption as we go. Like, then he said fuck. And then he said, I hate you all.
Oh, it's Connor.
Not at all.
Connor said best prop ever.
That's what I said. That's what's on. That's what's on. Yeah. Cool. So at this time, rosemary. So rosemary, very good idea. It'll make it smell like heaven in here. So I'm just gonna give it a quick rinse. A couple of sprigs. They always give you kind of too much. Like, hell, I don't know. This seems like a good amount. 1, 2, 3. But like rosemary and beef, it's like freaking awesome. So I'm going to chop up some rosemary. I'll put one more coating of some olive oil on, and then we will throw that in the oven. So in case you've never worked with rosemary before, it's actually really easy, okay? So I'm going to take this in my fingers, and I'm going to like slide this down against the green, and you peel off most of the like needles. So that way you can get most of them, and then just kind of pick off the rest. So that's that. And there's another one. See, like, take a look. Slide right off, and see you leave just the stick behind. So that's cool. And one more. Oh no! Damn webcam. Yeah, trying to figure out how to make this stable is like super hard. Especially if we've got to keep changing the view for push-ups. And yeah, sorry Joe. I had to make push-ups more expensive because people were like making us do too much, and I don't want to die before the food is done. Alright, and then one more. And then some more of these, and then I'll just chop this up really finely. You're not going to see me do it on cam, but that's okay. Alright, so a little bit. Yeah, what's up? What's everybody doing tonight? I mean, it's the first day post-classes, so, you know, invested some time into my channel, had some good time, got some great news yesterday. I got tenure at the University of Guelph, so something I've been worried about for months and months and months and months and months is done. It's going to take a lot to screw me over now. No, it's such a good feeling. It's such a huge relief. Yeah, it's huge news. So that's one less thing to worry about. Okay, I got the rosemary. Just gonna kind of smear that around too. Yeah, you gotta kind of just like massage the meat quite a bit. I'm gonna turn this off now. And same thing here. We have a nice sort of, a nice looking roast here. We also have some, what's called herbe de Provence. You can say that as Frenchly as you want. Herbe de Provence.
Oh god. I can't type because they don't have an account to say hi to Dan in case they're watching.
Oh hey! I've got like sisters and stuff here. That's awesome. That's so cool. Hi kids, I'll promise not to swear that much. And if I do, Neil, I'm so sorry. I'll do my very best. Yeah, I got family watching too. Yeah. So it was really fun. It was fun. Oh, can I speak in the French accent for the next few minutes? Possiblement. Mais du reste. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of this herbe de Provence and kind of dust that around too, just to add a little bit more. Again, don't be too afraid of flavor, but I don't think you can really overdo it because I mean most of the flavors inside the roast, right? This is just for kind of the outside, so I'm gonna kind of dust on a little bit more here. All right, that should be good. I miss you, kids. Maya, Sammy, Zach. It's been so long. I'm so excited to see you at Christmas time. I hope you're all doing really well. I'm so glad that you tuned in. That's so cool.
The kids, yeah, the kids.
Cool. So, I'm just kind of spreading this around. The bottom surface of the beef right now is really, really hot. So I'm doing this with a fork instead. And yeah, guess what? It's time to stick this in the oven, and I'm gonna leave that there for about an hour.
You want me to hold this while you do that so people can see the oven?
No, it's fine. I'm sure they know what an oven is.
Oh, no, I know, but the process of you putting it in.
The process of me putting it in. I guess I can do 20 more push-ups at the time. So we're down to 60 left. Okay, so this going into an oven. I've got the oven at about 325 degrees. Oh, it's so much quieter now. Oh, that works really well. Yeah, so about 325 degrees, and I'm gonna leave it there. It's gonna take at least an hour and probably a bit more. So I'm guessing about an hour and a quarter. And that's that. So I'm gonna just clean up a little bit here as I get ready for next phase. And yeah. Is that my Math 2270 champion there in the chat, Dylan? Dylan scored $35 for himself yesterday on Steam.
Which rack
and
did the oven did you put it
on the top rack. And he also scored $130 for the United Way for Guelph, which was really, really cool. So, like, major shout out to Dylan, who is just freaking awesome. And has honestly been, like, in this channel for so long, like, over the semester. He's been in my streams, like, more often than not. I almost said in my dreams, and that's a little bit creepy. But Dylan, I really appreciate that. That's awesome. So, yeah. Alright, so this goes away. I've still got my cutting board out, so I'm gonna still need to cut some stuff. And we are going to... So I got a little bit of a messy cutting board. I don't think I'm gonna need any more garlic, so I think I'm just gonna kind of get rid of this. There's garlic and rosemary left over. We could literally have this for leftovers, but we have like a whole bulb of garlic, so maybe it's not the end of the world. They've been fun. They've been fun. They've been a way to kind of mix things up a little bit. It's been a virtual semester. It's been very challenging to find those social connections. So it's been a good chance to try and engage, to make some connections with students and actually longtime friends. I can't tell you the number of people that have stopped in to say hey and hang out with me as I've been playing all sorts of games over the last little while. And yeah. It's been great. Like, when people suggested that I stream for the first time back in September, I didn't really see the value in it, and now I totally do, because it's what I look forward to, you know? I mean, sometimes it means that I finish and I still have to do work until freaking 2 in the morning. But that's okay. Let's be honest. Otherwise, I'd probably just be up until 2 in the morning anyway. Fooling around or doing whatever. Okay, so cutting board is clean and ready for the next phase. Fork is clean too in case I need it. And yeah, maybe I will do 20 more push-ups now because I feel energized enough to do that. I still owe 60, so.
No, I did 20 of them.
No, that was. I think that got us down to 60.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, I think we need 60 more. Sadly. Okay. You can count.
3.
Oh, it's supposed to be in French, right?
5,
6,
7,
8,
8,
9,
10,
10, 11, 12,
13,
14, 15, 16, 17,
I don't know the rest of these.
19, 20. Okay.
Oh, because John, people redeemed push-ups over and over and over until Matt made it far too expensive to keep doing that. But we still have like 60 that we have to do.
40.
40 now.
Excellent. Okay. So yeah, if you're just coming in, thanks for joining us. God, we have such a good turnout tonight. I'm so happy that you decided to come and spend the time with us. We should be here for probably another hour and a half or so. Hey, how's it going, white guy? It's been a long time.
Oh, Zach is shocked to use the F word, so be careful.
Oh, what? Freaking? I don't think I used the FF word. The FF, the real F word? Sorry, my nephew and my nephews and niece are currently watching, so I got to watch my manners. Maybe I should owe them like $1 every single time I say something I shouldn't. I got tenure now, so it doesn't matter. Haha. Okay, so really important part of the stream. Just gotta say, is the part where I. Oh, what the hell? Go into the fridge. It's a very important part of any. Is opening a Keith's and enjoying. Cheers to tenure and to friends and to cooking and to, you know, rubbing meat with oil and salt and pepper and stuff. And, yeah, to the future, I guess. And to hell with COVID, right?
Say hi to Tomer. He's on his phone. He can't comment, but he's there.
Oh, hey, Tomer. How are you doing?
He says it's a very wholesome stream.
That's great. That's great. Ben, a whole spoonful of mayo for we'll avoid. I thought of doing something like, you know, a ghost pepper challenge for a certain number of channel points, but I was like, I don't think I want that. I have too many things and it disrupts the flow of the stream. Jazz McFraz, I would eat a spoonful of mayo unrewarded.
Ew.
Mayo? David just said ew.
That's disgusting.
David thinks that is disgusting. Yeah. So, let's see. A Lego build stream. I thought about Lego builds, or sorry, not Lego builds, but music. Because I do play a little bit, but I don't really have a good instrument. So, like, I have a dusty old keyboard. I need to upgrade for sure. If this goes well, and I think it's going really well, I would love to do this sort of thing a little bit more regularly. Hey, Blabom, and Baconatron. How's it going tonight? But Lego would be fun, like getting a kit and trying to put something together. I bet you anything Maya and Sammy and Zach would tune in for that one. But yeah. Cool.
So is there something like it's too soon to start the risotto?
No, I'm gonna sort of start the risotto. I just need to do a few things first. So I'm gonna start.
Going.
Well, the broth will start to evaporate if I do that.
Danielle says they would turn in for that.
There are some. They would turn into Lego.
No, tune in. Tune in.
I'm just kidding. Hello, Luke. How's it going? All right. So I'm gonna start with the next phase, I suppose. I'm going to be making risotto, in case you're not sure. That's like a signature dish of mine, and it was actually, chef, if you don't know about it, we were talking about Nigella Lawson earlier, and she was a very voluptuous British chef, and she's just wonderful, and kind of sexualizes a lot of stuff that she does. I don't really plan on doing that tonight, but I learned how to make some freaking awesome risotto from her. And so since then, I've kind of learned and I've done a lot of different sorts of risottos that build onto that. And so I kind of wanted to share what that's all about. So, first things first, you need, in case you're interested, you need a special kind of rice for risotto. So this is arborio rice. And arborio rice is kind of a special rice that absorbs a lot of water. It's an Italian rice, and it's like kind of, I don't know, the grains are larger and fatter, kind of. So, I don't know if you can see this, but... Look at, I'm showing you a grain of rice on stream. What does my life become? But you'll see that it's like fatter, kind of. It's wider than a normal thing of rice, a normal grain of rice. And it has that better ability to like absorb liquid up. So, I'm going to be working with this. In order to have leftovers, 1.5 cups probably. So I'm gonna measure that out. My parents went to a book signing and she kissed me as a baby? You've been branded with like the kiss of an angel. She's honestly, some of her stuff is amazing looking. Okay, so that's 1 cup right there. And I'm just gonna set that aside in a bowl because I also have to measure some. Well, I probably don't actually. I just need broth as well for this, so okay. So that's another half cup. That'll do. It's kind of not really scientific, and honestly, depending on things like the humidity in the air, sorry, the rice can absorb a different amount on a different day. Like, it's pretty wild to see how different it can be depending on what the atmosphere is like. So I've got about a cup and a half of rice there. Okay, so the other thing that we need are vegetables. So to make the base for the risotto, I need to use celery and something oniony. So I have the celery right here, and because I don't want it to be a super oniony tasting, I don't want it to be super harsh, I have shallots right here. And shallots are kind of like little onions that taste kind of mild. You can find them at any grocery store. So they're not that hard to find. They're not expensive either. You just need to know about them. So I have to chop up some of these and throw it into my my blender. My blender, I actually got from my mom and dad as a graduation present from my, I think it was my PhD. And that sounds like the stupidest thing ever. But if you've ever seen a Vitamix before, it's one hell of a powerful item. And it's so useful for making all kinds of things. Hey, thanks a lot for the follow there, Captain McFizzle. I appreciate that. And Quinones just gave me a sub. Much appreciated. Not necessary, but I really appreciate that. Hey, Captain McFizzle. You know what? That's amazing. I was gonna say, who hasn't been my student? It's a pretty common thing. But no, I'm so thrilled that you came by and decided to spend some of your Saturday with me. It'll be a lot of fun. We're already having some fun. So yeah.
Funny to think your kids could be your students someday.
Hey, Petey boy, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, like usually I'm a gamer, and I've been playing like on this channel a few times a week. Lately, it's been God of War actually, and but I've played some. Like last night, I was playing Cuphead with David, and I've been playing some Mario 35, which is really fun, and some Tetris 99, Dead Cells lately. But then the other thing is that Final Fantasy IV, I am currently trying to improve a personal best for it, and the last couple times haven't gone so well, but I'm going to be making another attempt at that tomorrow if you want to sign in for that. So that's Final Fantasy IV. It's glitchless speedrunning. I can play through the whole game in about 4.5 hours, and it's pretty cool. Okay, so I got a handful of celery. It looks gorgeous. I'm going to stick this in my Vitamix right here.
You're going to hold the camera while it mixes.
Well, I'm not done. Hey, Donut, how you doing? We have Donut. I was just showing off what David got us this morning because he went to Lady Glaze, and so I got 4 donuts. So literally, I've had a banana and a clementine and like 2 donuts today. That's been my caloric intake for the day. Really? Captain McFizzle, Matt was the one who showed me math was the way. I was originally a chem student. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. But like, honestly, I think that like, sometimes it's just the way it's presented, you know? Sometimes it's just the way it was presented. I know people that, you know, hated math in high school and then took some math at university and realized that they knew more than they thought they did. And they enjoyed it more than they thought they did. So, yeah, it's a tough thing. And you know what? We have like a lot of students in the class that have done math minors and so on. And I think that a lot of the time it's just one bad experience in one class in high school, that sort of stuff that, you know, that makes the difference. So that's why, like, I think that just like, what do I want to say? Okay. Here's a good analogy. I'm making blue cheese risotto tonight. that is polarizing, okay? Because a lot of people will just say, I don't like blue cheese. And, like, point taken, because the blue cheese is stinky. It, like, I don't know, it doesn't taste, like, it's pretty harsh tasting at first, you know? And so a lot of people are just like, yeah, there's no way I'm putting that in my mouth. It tastes like it's rotting. I don't really blame them. But maybe they tasted it once in the wrong context. And they realized that they didn't really like it. But then they let that run their whole attitude, and they thought that they just didn't like it in any context. But maybe in the right thing. Maybe just a little bit on the burger. Maybe some in a risotto. Maybe whatever, you know? Like, maybe you can still try it out in different contexts and realize that you do like it if it's presented the right way. And maybe you can say the same thing about math, you know? Maybe you didn't like it in a certain sort of presentation, or when you were doing some, like, stupid crap memorization in grade 9 and 10, who knows? Some people have always liked math, so that's another thing. But I think a lot of people, if you have somebody who's able to say, give it another chance, just give it a try. Oh, that sounds so bad. So I'm going to take these shallots, I'm going to throw them in the blender over there. And we're going to make a good base for our risotto. So, I do need to add a little bit of olive oil and some salt to the mix. I don't shy away from salt, let me tell you that. Here, if you want to come in the cam, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
So, to aim it at the blender?
Yes. And so some salt in here.
Hi.
And things are going to get a little bit loud here for a second.
Everyone cover your ears.
But that's okay. Alright.
Now you see it. Now you don't.
Well, I guess it's not that loud.
You actually didn't turn it on that powerfully.
Yeah, the Vitamix, you don't turn it on that powerfully. I'm just going to beat this down a little bit.
I'm good. I'm good, John. I couldn't not be good because I get to eat this delicious food in like another hour or so.
Yeah, oh yeah, we should put a timer on for the beef.
Where did you put the timer?
I don't know. Alright, that's good. I think it's good.
Put the can back?
Sure. Maybe I'll do 20 more push-ups shortly. Okay, so I'm gonna throw these veggies in this pan.
Let me find that timer. Where you...
I'll show it to you in a second so you can see what it looks like. I didn't want to blend it to like a pulp, right? I just wanted to blend it to like a kind of fine, like semi-fine grind. I wanted to like still have little tiny chunks and stuff so it can cook. There's some olive oil and some salt, shallots, and celery in here. And see, I've got it kind of
I can set a timer on my
coarsely ground like this.
What timer do you want?
See, check that out. And that's going to start cooking along with the rice to begin with, and some butter.
How much time do you want for the beef? I'll put it on my phone because I don't know.
Yeah, another hour maybe, we'll say. Or do 55 minutes and I'll check it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
6:17 plus 55 minutes is...
Cool. 7:12. Yeah.
12.
So, John, how are you doing tonight? Sorry that I've been a little bit behind here. The cooking session's going great. We're having a lot of fun here. Just sharing a different passion, you know? Onion Boy, welcome, welcome. I know a lot of people have to finish with Noomies because there's only so much space in schedules, you know. But we have a lot of fun with that. So, and Captain McFizzle, yeah, like real analysis is a lot of fun.
That's how they're eating dinner tonight.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I see that my niece and nephews are eating their dinner and they have me on the background. That's really cool because it's letting us be together. Even though I haven't seen them in quite some time. Alright, I need butter. There's the butter. And actually, I need to start my broth. So I'm going to take this pot, and I'm going to fill it up most of the way. And yeah, I know, lots of good stuff today, John. I did manage to get a Discord finally, so I see you joined that. John's been great. John is, for those of you who don't know, shout out to J-Rom Agda. John there is a friend of mine from Ultimate Frisbee. We've chatted. We played Among Us a few times. He's given me a little bit of coaching on things I could do for my channel here, and it's been really, really fun. And he's been a pretty cool mentor in a few different ways. So really, really awesome. And I'm glad to have you here too. We're the Goo Crew. I don't know if somebody is in, and I don't know if I even have this capability of other people sending an invite, but I could drop a link too. And yeah, because like honestly, lately I've been spamming Instagram whenever I want to do something, so to stream. So I'll copy and I'll put it right here for now. That's a temporary link. I'll be making a permanent one soon and just adding it to my profile. So it's cool. Feel free to join, and I'll be updating that whenever I go live going forward. Okay, so I am putting my water on high. I want it to be more than just regular water. I want it to be broth, so I have to level it up. And to level it up, that means, oh, we got bouillon out. These bad boys. So these are Knorr chicken bouillon, adding all sorts of flavor to your dinners. I was not paid, but these are really awesome little cubes, and a couple of these in the water will create broth out of it, and that's going to be what we gradually add to that arborio rice. So 1, 2 should do it. Oh, we got some percussion in this jazz background music. I feel like my beer needs to turn into wine. Now, what's everybody up to today? Has anybody done anything fun? Like, hopefully there's a little bit of a break before exams. I know that some people are studying hard. I know that we're all tired. It's been a long semester, that's for sure. But yeah, studying. What are you studying, Jazz? All right, I'm gonna mix these cubes up just to make sure that it's dissolved properly, because it's the worst when I made rice once where the bouillon did not dissolve perfectly, and the problem with that was that there were some bouillon like chunks left over in the rice, and I bit into one, and it was the saltiest, disgusting thing ever. It made me gag. I didn't even want to eat rice again for the next week. Okay, so there we go. That's not bad. And this will dissolve as it comes to a boil, so that's fine. So that's that. So here in this pan, I added kind of a good, I want to say like, oh, this is so awkward. I should probably use the webcam. It's a little bit awkward, but check this out. Check this out. That's better. That's better. So I've got in here about 1/4 cup of butter right there. And that's just to kind of, I don't know, make things taste good. Voroxis, good luck, good luck, good luck. And Skiff and Sam, your exam is on Monday, and you're here with me anyway. I really appreciate that. Nah, it's fun. And you know what? If it lets you relax a little bit, that makes me happy. So, I'm just going to clean this, because right now it's disgusting. It's filled with oil and vegetable debris and stuff, so I'm going to rinse that out. Add a little soap. Just a drop. And here's the thing with a Vitamix. It's so powerful that you can actually add just a tiny bit of soap, and to clean it, do you know what you do? You throw it on the blender and you put it up to high for like a whole 30 seconds or so. So that would be really cool. And that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna clean this out right now. That means there's gonna be 30 seconds of like really, really noisy. So yeah, David, do you want to come and video cam me for like
20
more push-ups?
Oh,
20
push-ups.
You can show this off though at the same time. So we have 40 push-ups. I still owe 40 push-ups, so I'm gonna do 20 more in a second. But I'm gonna show you this. Like, watch this. I just put some soap and water into a blender. I know this is not that exciting sounding, but I can literally cook this.
Oh, hey, Austin.
And watch, up to 10, and then high. That will clean it completely. And in the meantime, 20 more push-ups.
Just leave it. Just leave it. Leave it. Nah, leave it.
There's a big mess.
Apparently, under food and drink, you're number 10 right now.
Yeah.
Hi, Austin. Oh, Joe's off work.
Sweet.
However,
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Matt dumped my giant thing of oatmeal onto the floor, and now there's a giant mess.
Yeah, sadly, as I was going to clean that, I accidentally knocked a thing of oats off of the countertop, and now there's oats all over the floor over there, and I feel so bad. That's David's oats. David's currently obsessed with oatmeal, so he has it quite often.
Less often now because they're all over the floor.
Whew. That's 20 more. I only owe 20 more push-ups, so that's that. Dylan, Matt, you're number 10 on food and drink right now. Oh, goals, right? That's ridiculous. That's funny. Okay, I'm gonna add rice, and I'm just gonna saute it. I'm not adding liquid yet, and that's a bit different. That's a bit different than rice that you might be used to, because with risotto you want to add liquid very slowly and very gradually. So. Yeah, honestly, I might. That's a good idea. I might drop a recipe in the Discord afterward if I think about it. So if somebody is interested in anything I'm doing tonight, absolutely feel free to join, and I can share there when I have a bit of a moment. Sorry. Yeah, John. No, that was me doing push-ups. Although I'm very glad that you would say that because David's arms are very nice. So if you mistook his for mine, I'll take that as a compliment. But yeah, I have 20 more to do, and yeah, that was my fault because I added them as a stream points redemption. So there's 20 more to come.
I cleaned it all up. No big deal.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry about that. And so yeah, right now I have the rice and vegetables and butter and olive oil right here on the front at like medium height or so. Or medium height, medium heat. And I have the broth simmering at the back there. And once that's going, we are going to start adding some broth and start making this whole thing come to life. So thanks again if you're sitting and lurking. Thanks. Oh, for Roxas. I will gladly have that stretch because I need it. Because I need it. That's a lot of push-ups, no stretching.
Did you wash your hands after push-ups?
I will wash my hands. Oh my god, so many things. Alright, cool. So that's good, that's good. And that'll loosen me up a little bit. Much appreciated, Veroxis, for watching out for my, to make sure I don't have any knots or kinks or anything else that might bother me. Hey, thanks, John. No, I'm really glad. I'm really glad. It was a lot of fun to, it just kind of occurred to me on the side. I'm like, what else could we stream? And, yeah, if I think about things I'm passionate about, this is probably one thing that I don't know all that a lot of people don't know. It's something I just do. I love food.
Y'all are missing out because it smells really good in here.
What does it smell like?
It smells like cooking food.
Not exciting. No, it does. It does smell pretty good in here.
Well, no, it's like they smell like onions, except they're shallots. But the smell of shallots, like frying in oil, is just like makes your mouth water.
Yeah, it's great. Where's
And
my...
this is from somebody who doesn't actually like onions that much.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say this is from somebody who doesn't have a sense of smell.
No.
No, I'm just kidding. I read a horrible article today about COVID and people losing their sense of smell. Where'd my spatula go? Oh, here it is. So, I want you to take a look at what the rice looks like right now. So right now, it's kind of simmering away. You see this? And so there's no liquid in here. None at all. I'm letting the rice kind of like saute a bit in the butter and oil, along with the vegetables and stuff. So it's just being flavored right now. That's literally all it is. And see in the background, I have the broth boiling here. And so that's where we're at right now. But in about a minute or so, I'm going to start to add the broth. And it becomes a little bit of a game of like, add a little bit, stir a little bit, and, you know, keep things pretty evenly done. You want to make sure that the rice is touching like the surfaces, you know? So you don't want to make this in huge batches. One thing that's funny is that, you know, making it in large batches is very, very difficult. Batman dude, hey, thanks for the follow. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. But yeah, essentially you don't want rice to lump in like and just not be touching any surfaces. You want it to always be gaining heat, and making it in small batches is a better idea. We also have a roast in the oven for those of you who weren't here from the start, and that's going. We probably have about 45-50 minutes left on that, I would imagine, because it's pretty big. If I had to choose one sense to lose, what sense would I choose? Oh my god. Honestly,
I mean, out of the five senses, so touch, taste, smell, hearing, and sight.
yeah, out of the 5, I'd probably choose taste, which is kind of scary.
Like, definitely like sight, absolutely not.
Yeah, I couldn't
And
feel
like,
it.
what would it mean to lose the sense of touch?
If you lost the sense of touch, you couldn't do anything. Like, you'd
Yeah.
be paralyzed. I think that, like, for me, it has to be taste, you know?
Yeah, and yeah.
Joe, what the hell?
Taste is definitely the least critical.
I take offense to that, Joe. Already lost my sense of humor from age. I would like to differ. After no, it's not. After all of the puns, after all of the like witty comebacks and stuff like that during classes and so on, I need you to take that back eventually. Alright.
Yeah, taste is definitely not very critical to actual survival or like actually existing in society, and let's say the other 4 are.
Alright, so I think that we're ready to go. We're gonna start adding some liquid, a little bit at a time, just a scoop or so at a time. Galleon. How are you doing? Thanks for the resubscribe. That's awesome. Galleon Catpaw is another person who's been around for quite some time, just kind of watching me game and stuff like that. So much appreciated. My original gang. Much appreciated with the support there. Okay, so 1 ladleful in, and another half a ladleful or so. It's like not that much. I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit, but I want you to see this, okay? I'm not adding all the liquid at once. I'm just adding a little bit. It's enough to kind of cover the rice slightly, and it's gonna quickly start absorbing because, as I said, that rice is kind of a type of rice that just soaks up water, or soaks up liquid like nothing else. So it's gonna quickly absorb, and then I add another scoop, and then it kind of goes in like a pattern like that. So that's 1 down, and this will go like this for like a good 20 or 30 minutes. Now one thing, okay, so I want to get something down. if you talk or if you read about risotto recipes and stuff like that, there are a couple of things that I want to debunk because there's some pretty common advice that I just don't agree with so much. And that's this. So there's some people that will argue that you always have to stir during risotto. And I swear if I did that, my triceps would look like David's. But like I don't think you need to. You do have to stir it regularly, but you shouldn't continuously stir it because I think that when you do that, you prevent okay, whenever the rice would sit for a little while on the bottom, you're gonna get a little bit of caramelization. Not a lot. You don't want it to burn. You don't want it to turn brown even. But by it sitting there, it brings out flavors. And if you stir it and stir it and stir it and stir it, so you never get those, right? Because they never get to sit. So I actually am a proponent of leaving it for a little bit, and then waiting, coming back after a minute, doing a bit of a stir, adding some more liquid, but then leaving it. Just let it do its thing, you know? I think that's a useful tip. Another thing that people say is that you should keep doing this until the rice is just al dente, meaning just done. But I think a lot of people don't know what that means. I don't think that I've had risotto at restaurants before where you bite into it and it's like starchy and like so gross. So you need it to be complete. You don't want it to be dry at all. You don't want it to be crunchy at all. You don't want it to be mushy either, but al dente does not mean underdone. It's important, okay? One more thing is that another reason that I'm a little bit different than a lot of people, risotto doesn't need wine. Risotto, I would say that for most of my risotto recipes, I actually don't use wine. This one certainly doesn't. It's blue cheese risotto. The taste of blue cheese doesn't really go with wine. You don't need wine to finish the thing. Shaquille Oatmeal. Love the name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that. Alright, this said, most of the time, this is not what I'm doing. Dylan subscribes. Much appreciated. And Alfan joins right now. Much appreciated for joining the party. You know what? As I said before, it's a great place for me to just play some games most of the time. I've been playing God of War lately, which has been a ton of fun. And, I'm thrilled that so many people would even want to spend time just chatting with me. Yep, God of War. And I'm slowly getting it down. I got through some pretty tough battles the other day. But that's not all I do, right? I played some Cuphead with David yesterday. Also a frustrating game, but very rewarding. Alright, time to add a second thing of broth. And a little bit more. We're only at the start here. We have a lot more to go before this rice is has all swollen up, filled with liquid here. But man, it's so good in the end. Risotto's fantastic. Absolutely, one of my favorite foods. There's so many. It's so flexible, right? This one has blue cheese and bacon. Oh yeah, I need bacon. Okay, so guess what? This is not just blue cheese risotto. This is blue cheese and bacon risotto, and I almost forgot about that. So I'm going to grab le pan right here. I'm going to put it on le stove right here. And I'm going to show you what next level bacon looks like. So, where is it? Right here. Damn, guys! Galleon, you can't do this again! That's ridiculous! That's ridiculous. Galleon Cat Paw, being all generous and stuff. John, you've got your own tier 1 sub now. Harry, Netband, J Cookie, Gabump. You can now use your emotes. You get extra channel points. You got all this stuff. Welcome to the party. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And you know what? With the semester over, there should be no problem putting in lots of streams. We should be able to have a lot of fun with this. Gallian, that's really generous of you. You never have to do that, okay? But that's really, really awesome. Really appreciate it. It's okay. I want to show you this. This is pancetta. It's an Italian bacon. It's not cured, so it's not smoky, but it's got like really fantastic flavor. Or it's not smoked. I don't know, it's one of those. It's great though. And what I'm gonna do, I got like 3 thick slices. I'm gonna kind of cube it up and I'm gonna fry it, and that's gonna go into the risotto. So I'm gonna cut that up. Sorry, it's a little off cam right now, but that's okay. I can't recommend this stuff enough. Pancetta is fantastic. Gallian, that's really, really generous of you. Again. Really, really cool. Let's see some of those channel emotes. You have your king slime. You have your gasping red slime. All of that kind of stuff. It's exciting stuff. I made those myself. Actually, all of the custom art for this channel is stuff that I did myself. So, thanks, Jordan. Thanks again, much appreciated. All right, pancetta's a little bit hard to cut through, to be honest. It's a little bit tough, but it'll break down pretty quickly on heat. So I'm trying to cut it down to a reasonably fine little dice here. I kind of wish that I had like the ability to. Can you see this? Not really. It's not. See, like this is what it's looking like right now. I wish I had the. Oh wait, I could hook it around this. Look at this. Look at that. I'm nothing if not resourceful. If only Mom knew that the toaster oven she got me is being used as a webcam hook right now. You have no idea. The rig in my kitchen right now is something funny because I have my computer is right by my sink, so ready for a water accident to happen. I have the computer webcam going to get kind of me, and I have my actual like Logitech webcam hooked over my toaster oven right now to make sure that I get a good picture of what's going on here. So, pretty funny stuff. Hey!
Just so you know, the kids are keeping track of the money.
Hey!
But Zach says you have a very good voice for the show.
Oh, I appreciate that, Zach. I love you very much. I miss you very much. Adri, thank you for the follow. And, yeah. Well, okay, so you can't have a swear cookie jar if I don't even know what the swear words are. So, like, the H word is not a real swear, because people use that. Like, we were saying that around the home when I was, like, 10 and 12 years old. So, that can't count. That's not fair. And I think I probably said the S word a couple of times. I apologize. Again, I'm so sorry, Danielle. My older sister's watching this right now, so, you know, it's a little, I gotta be on my best behavior here. I gotta make a good impression so that the kids can tune in again someday. Oh, we got somebody redeemed a stretch. Okay, let me just put the bacon on. I need to start this going. I need the next scoop of broth as well. So I'm gonna put this in the pan, and we'll let it do its thing for a little while. There's a big chunk of fat here that I kind of want to reduce down. So some stuff here. And this, and this. That fat, don't throw it away. With bacon, it is all flavor. So, absolutely, don't just be like, ew, fat. Like any bacon, like a lot of it will render away, but a lot of it you want for flavor. So, don't be scared of it. If you're worried about the meal being too fattening, eat something else. Or, just eat a little bit of it.
There's the takeaway from Matt's cooking stream.
Eat a little, or yeah, just pace yourself.
You're afraid of a little bit of butter, then choose a different meal.
Amazing.
There's nothing wrong with indulging. You just don't indulge every day. But
Hey, thanks, John, for dealing with the bots there. I need to add another thing of broth here.
when you do indulge, you should just go all out.
Yepper. Okay, so we got some more. I had to rescue this. It's getting a little bit We'll reset the camera. There we go. I just added some more broth to this thingy.
19 minutes until, no, 28 minutes until the roast.
All right. So yeah, we got about half an hour left until the roast, I think, is going to be ready. I'm looking for medium or medium rare, and I'm going blind. I don't have a meat thermometer, so that's a little bit scary. I don't make roasts every day, too, so we're going to see how this turns out. Serbius, that's okay, that's okay. So as a sub, you're going to get more channel points. You get access to the emotes, like the slime ones that people are posting. So that's that as well. And yeah, moreover, I just really appreciate your support. And my big hope is that I'm going to be able to put together a really nice gaming rig once we get a new house. And guess what? With tenure, there's no problem in looking to invest in a new house. I'm so excited to be in Guelph long term. I was just talking with some of my Frisbee teammates from the past, the Stewart brothers this afternoon, Kevin and Rob. I don't know if they're hanging around here or not. And we were talking about, like, now we can just say that we're going to be playing for years, which is crazy, you know? So that's really fun. And, yeah, I don't know if you want to explain a hype train to Serbius, but I think it's just when a lot of people subscribe or follow all at the same time. So, you know, again, never any expectations there. I'm just thrilled that people are coming in and spending their time with me. So my broth is getting a little bit low. I'm going to just add a little bit of water to this, just to make sure I have the broth train going. And yeah, we're doing really well. We're doing really well. And the rice is coming along. I can start to see it swelling up a bit. So I want to show you what the rice looks like right now, because, right, this is different. I'm sure there are some people who have never cooked risotto before, but see, you never want it to be floating in water. Like, that's not what you want. You want it to, like, be absorbing a little bit at a time. And gradually, you can notice though, it's swelling up a little bit from what it was before. And that's generally what you want. Notice that it's blue cheese risotto, but I have not added any blue cheese yet. Usually I add extra flavors at the end. We do have our bacon going now too. This pancetta bacon, which is really just great. It tastes wonderful. And I'm gonna let that render down. And I'm gonna add that to the hype train, the risotto pot, as we get a little bit further. So, drop the camera in. I want to take a closer look. So right now, Austin, there's the bacon cooking away. It isn't really at a big sizzle yet. It's just getting there. And then over here we have the broth. I just added some water to it, so I'm waiting for it to come back to a boil. I have the risotto here, the main event, and that's kind of doing a thing. It's getting ready for another scoop of liquid. And in the oven, we have our top sirloin roast doing its thing as well. So, and again, if you're interested in recipes, I will share those recipes after this stream is done, sometime tonight probably, in my brand new Discord, which is the Goo Crew. I forget, who came up with that? Austin? Are you around? Did David come up with the Goo Crew? Yeah, I think David came up with it. No, that's awesome. I think that's our group now. It's so good. It's such a good name. We're the Goo Crew, and it's gonna be great. And this is successful enough. Like, I'm having enough fun here. This is going smoothly enough that I definitely want to do this again sometime. So, if you have people that you know that wanted to make it that couldn't, maybe reassure them that there might be a sequel. Cryogenic, hey, welcome. And Adri as well. No, that's cool. You know, that's what I said. Like, I actually have a lot of different things that I like to cook, but if I had like a signature dish, it is risotto. I made it for a few people. The first kind I ever made was one with lemon and rosemary, and that turned out really nicely. And from there, I've made like seafood. I've made squash risotto with walnuts. I've made tomato. I made pizza risotto with like sausage and tomatoes and herbs and stuff like that. And Parmesan cheese. Parmigiano Reggiano. Unbelievable. It's as good as everybody says. And yeah, it's so versatile. Mushroom risotto, of course. Alrighty. So I think we're getting ready. The broth is back to a boil. I'm going to add one more scoop of that. David is the brain, brawn, and face of the family. That's completely true. Without him, I would be... Parmesan does smell awful. No, it definitely smells awful. Most great cheese smells terrible. Servius, I appreciate that. You're the only streamer that you have notifications on for. You give me too much credit, but I have a lot of fun. Even if I'm complaining because the game is too tough. Well, I guess that doesn't happen too often. I like challenging games, for sure. We'll taste the food, but we need some privacy to eat our food. Excellent. Hey, oh, by the way, special, what can I say? Cameo appearance, sort of. This pot right here, that you're seeing, the red pot right here, that was a birthday present for my current grad student and longtime Frisbee friend, Diana, who I've been sort of a deadbeat dad for this semester. She's my grad student right now, and I feel like I don't pay her nearly as much attention as I ought to. She does such good work. She's such a busy person. She's got, like, incredible skills. So, I want to give her a quick shout out. Guess our spatula? No, not almost spatula, but spataru instead. That's funny. Quinones, how's my Gen 6 catching going in Pogo? It's going great. I've had fun. It's a good way to deal with some, to use some pineapple berries, to get some stuff. What did I find today? I found something weird today. I don't remember. I caught something new and it was Gen 5. Oh yeah! I caught a rufflet from Gen 5 and I hadn't caught one yet, which was kind of strange. But I've been enjoying Gen 6. Lizzle Sam, redeemed stretch. I also owe 20 push-ups still, so. Good to keep the old. I just don't want to like throw anything off the stove, which would be a dangerous thing. But thanks, Lizzle, for watching out for me. Okay, good stuff. Nice, yeah. I got mine from a 10K egg today, I think. I was like, this morning. And I was like, oh, wow, that's so funny. But it wasn't in the wild. It was from an egg. It was from a 10K. Okay, my bacon is looking really good now. I want you to see, like, a lot of the fat has started to liquefy. And it's leaving behind, like, little crunchier bits. I'm going to let that go for a little bit more here. And then I'll be adding all of it directly to the rice. So, oops. All right, that's that. Oops. That's that. Joe, you just need to walk in some different places, maybe. But we should do a Pokemon battle sometime. Thanks for the posture checks, people. I'll straighten up my back in a little bit. It's hard when you're bent over the stove. And yeah, I'll try to do I'll finish this beer and then I'll do 20 more push-ups. And that should, then I should be even Steven at that point. Excellent. Yeah, it is smelling very, very good tonight. I thought about making dessert as well, but then I was like, darn, we should probably just keep it simple for 2 reasons. First of all, I've never done this before. And second of all, David went and bought us Lady Glazed donuts this morning. So we have dessert. I've already eaten 2 desserts today. How have we been best friends for at least a year and never hit lucky friends? I don't know. Yeah. What's funny is that, like, I'm pretty much the highest level of anybody I know in Pokemon Go. I have 2 of the 4 things for level 41 finished. I have enough experience for it. But I'm not as obsessive about a lot of things that, that other people are. I don't really trade too much. But I play all the time, every single day. So, no, it's pretty fun. Okay, I'm gonna turn the bacon off. Give it one little last stir here. Oh damn, it's looking so good. Oh, that was a bad word. Sorry. Sorry. So, any students in the chat right now? Any students in the chat right now? You might remember my niece and 2 nephews from that one day around Thanksgiving that they came into the lab and they did the math questions and stuff like that. It was so, so cute. And so they're here watching in the background. I just want to give them a huge shout out to Maya, Sammy, and Zach because I'm so proud of them. I know it's been interesting to like go to school and we haven't been able to see each other quite as often because of how like crazy the world has all been. And you know, I can't wait to see you. It'll be really, really fun. They're 6, 6, and 8. And they're all great at math. They're all great at reading. They love video games too, so much. They love Dragon Warrior. They love Mega Man. They love Mario. They play Mario Kart. They play Smash. And oh my gosh, Sammy's hero is insane. And Zach's Mario is crazy. And Maya's Incineroar is stupid good. They're super fun to play with. Amazing. I love you too very much. And I can't wait to see you. Alright, and this is coming along nicely. Okay, so my bacon is cooling down here. We are about to do something incredible. And we're going to be adding this bacon into the rice directly along with the rendered fat. Which again, don't let it be a bad word. If you're scared of it, just don't eat that much. That's that. I'm going to stir that up. That will add a good dose of salt, so I'm probably going to be good for that. Now we have bacon going on with the rice here. We have only a couple of scoops left of the broth to go, and I think this is going to be good. This is looking closer and closer to what it should be.
15 minutes left on the road.
Amazing. Alright, so one more scoop right there. I might actually do a little bit more broth in case it needs it. It's important once you get close to the end to taste that rice to make sure you have enough, right? To make sure it's done correctly. So, okay. So we're going to keep this broth going here, but I think we're not going to need too much more. We're getting there. And we're going to add something crazy soon. Captain Fizzle. Rajesh is teaching complex analysis and advanced analysis sometimes. He's doing advanced analysis right now. The other person teaching analysis right now is looking at you right now. I teach analysis. I teach real analysis. That's what I've been doing. It's the second year that I taught it. So it's been super fun because it's been very theoretical, very proofy, and just a totally different ballgame from what I'm used to teaching. You know? And yes, I am teaching it next fall. It's Math 3200. It's a little bit challenging in that like it's more abstract. It's more logical. You need to know your definitions. You need to do your proofs and so on. But it's even so, it still taps into a lot of interesting applications. The last week, I like to kind of talk about some of the things that you can use analysis for. And, like, Harry will verify that Captain McFizzle, like, it is a lot of theorems and proofs. We do quite a bit. Most classes have 1 or 2 proofs. But I do like to break it up with some examples or counter examples and this and that. But yeah, the last week of class, I took and I used some things to, to showcase some of my own research from the past, which was pretty cool, and to just showcase some of the power, right? Like applying that to differential equations and doing that existence proof that we skip over in second year. Ishan, that is gone. If you want into real analysis, I will sign you in. I currently have, I'm part of the curriculum committee, and actually, I have submitted to remove that prerequisite from the course because, and I talked to Rajesh about it too, and he agrees. So I think everybody's on board with removing 2210 from that. Yeah, so that is gone, and I would have signed you in anyway. I just think it's a barrier. And you don't really need it to talk about any of that stuff. So we are in the process of making that better. I still think that Math 2000, which is sets, proofs, and numbers, is a really important thing to have. So, yeah, definitely. So it's just Math 2000. And I think that one is pretty important because you see some, like, you see some proof techniques there. You talk a lot about some theoretical, logical things that I think just give you a good leg up. So I do think that Math 2000 is a good idea to have. Alright, I'm going to stir this around. I'm going to give this my first taste to see how it's coming. And that will help me to determine how much further this needs to go. Okay, so here we go. Here's some rice. We're getting pretty close, actually. The salt is right. It's really close. I might do one more scoop and we're good. So, damn, I need to do something. We're gonna add some blue cheese here. It's not blue cheese risotto if you don't got no blue cheese. So, okay, let me share something with you. There are all sorts of blue cheeses out there. My very favorite one is Saint-Aguirre. It's just great. It's very mild. It's very creamy. It still has like a blue cheese flavor to it for sure, but it's fantastic just with crackers and wine. It's so good with like prosciutto or even like salami. It's my favorite blue cheese by a mile. And oh my god, it goes great in risotto. So I got 2 of them. I don't know how much. I might use like 1.5. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna do like a coarse chop of it. So there's what it looks like right there. You can see it. And I'm gonna chop that up coarsely and kind of mix it in to the rice. And we'll be close to being finished here. So that's kind of crazy. And then, yeah, you'll have survived a cooking night with Matt. Cooking lessons are not a prereq, Joe, but they might be helpful. I do a lot of analogies with food after all. So, okay. So, blue cheese in. I'm a little, to be honest with you right now, I'm a little worried about saltiness. Because what I had was already a little salty. It wasn't too bad, honestly. But the cheese is just adding saltiness. So, So we'll see about that at the end. I think it's gonna be yummy. I'm not too worried. Oh, David, stop it. So I'm gonna add about half a package more, and I'll save the rest for a snack. Dylan, are you serious? That's so ridiculous. Some Epsilon squash fruits. Amazing.
Ooh, it is smoky in here now.
For every epsilon greater than 0, there exists some blue cheese, such that if you eat enough of the blue cheese, then you are within epsilon of happiness.
We want real food critics. We want David.
We want real food critics. We want David. That's funny.
Can I?
No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Just a sec. I'm about to mix in this.
Well, I know.
So
I can still taste the rice.
if you want to taste the rice, you can. All right. And then I can do my last 20 push-ups too, and that will be. Then I'll be caught up. It's so good.
No, I think it's fine.
I think it's good. I think it's good. All right. So blue cheese in. A little bit more broth in. You might have forgotten, but I put in a roast at the beginning, and I'm about to check on that.
Yeah, we're getting close.
And I bet it's about medium right now.
Oh, Joe pointed it out too. Your hands are on the floor. And then you just...
I've been washing my hands, Joe. I take my safety and food safety responsibly.
Don't worry, I'm watching him. I'm trained in food safety.
David
so
is literally trained in food safety, and he's taught a
I've
class
taught
in it.
food safety 3 years in a row, but that was many years ago because then I stopped because I realized teaching is too much work when you already have another job.
Okay, so I want you to take a look at this. As soon as you add it, this blue cheese melts immediately.
I am food handler certified. Okay, yeah, the blue cheese is gone.
So it melts right in there. It becomes super creamy. And I'm about to turn that up to 11 because I'm going to add a little bit more.
Oh, that's so cool, Austin. We are food handler buddies.
Oh, really? That's so interesting. Did you have like a food job, Austin? Like, did you work in a restaurant or something like that? Okay.
Oh, I thought you were doing your push-ups.
Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. That's another one.
There's another buck.
Yeah. Okay. So last set of 20 push-ups. And then I'll have paid my dues and I'll have done 100 push-ups, I think, over the whole stream. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
and 20. You did it.
Okay. Good stuff. Don't make me
Oh, for food class in grade 12, is that a thing now in grade 12 that like people have to do food?
We did foods in, but ours was grade 10.
No, but you didn't have to do like a food handlers thing.
No, we didn't. Ours was like, here's how you make eggs.
No wonder David can.
What was that all about? No wonder David can handle smack as he's a snack. Oh dear, oh dear. Cool. Cool. So I'm just gonna mix this up. We're getting close. This is looking awesome. And I'm gonna turn this down now. Because with the cheese in there.
That's really cool, Austin. Good for you. I think food safety is one of those like underrated things that like it's actually something that everybody should know about.
Yeah. No, it is important. I'll put this back in for later to the fridge. We're getting very close, as I said.
Along with just knowing how to cook in general.
Yeah. Honestly, a lot of people are just scared of food and cooking, but it really just takes some practice. I didn't know what I was doing with this. My mom is such a fantastic chef, and I've asked so much advice from her over the years, and she's so awesome, right? Like, she makes all sorts of different cultures of food. She's always been open-minded on making different things. And to this day, she's 70 years old. You know, he has a bit of a tough time getting around from time to time. And yet she's still able to cook up a storm. And she's amazing. So, much love to Mom. Like, maybe I dedicate this stream to her. Miss her very much. But yeah, I learned most of what I know from her. And it was in, gosh, I want to say like second and third year university that I started to like just experiment with a little bit more and just try new sorts of recipes and new ideas in the kitchen. And yeah, here I am now. Trying to like further the cause and get more people interested. So get this. This here is heavy cream, and I'm going to turn it up to 11. I'm going to add a little bit more to make this even more creamy. As I said, this is a very decadent recipe. Not for the faint of heart, and maybe not for the people with heart problems. But that's okay. We're pretty heart healthy. And went to the gym earlier today. It was pretty good. I'll stir that up. And watch this. So
oh yes, Witness too, John.
So this is just stirring up right now. As I said, we're getting very close. This is almost ready to serve.
3 minutes from the roast.
Yeah, I'm going to take the roast out right now, actually.
Do you want me to do that?
Sure, David can be the roast handler. He's pretty good at handling meat.
Is it going to go here, so I'll move this pan to the sink?
Sure.
You don't need that?
I would trust no one more than David when it comes to,
handling roasts?
yes.
Alright, the big moment. Can I do it? Oh God. Oh no, don't drop it. Wow, that looks really good. Holy cow. Look at that.
Yeah, so we're just gonna have to see whether it's like...
Just like, look at this.
Zoom out a little bit.
To that side. That looks so good.
And at the same time, second beer time, voila, I think it's time to open this up to celebrate. What? Diana? What the heck? How are you doing?
Diana's tuning in.
I was just talking about you. I am so proud of you, Diana. I'm so glad that you're here.
Diana, we were just talking about your amazing pan that you gifted us and how like life hasn't been the same.
Yeah, I mentioned the red pot earlier in the stream to you, to the rest of the people here. I'm so glad you tuned in. I'm so happy. I'm just wrapping up a little bit. That's great. Yeah. So right now this is where we're at. We're at this roast. I just took it, or David just took it out of the oven. Okay. Sorry about the like shaky handwork here. We have risotto here that's like just about finished. I just added some blue cheese to it. I was gonna add some pepper actually because peppery flavors go with blue cheese quite a bit. And yeah, I just need to let the beef sit because you want it to rest a little bit. That's the tradition, right? Why is my camera doing weird things? Okay, there we go.
It's really hard to get it to reset.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm just going to add some pepper. And I want to be pretty generous with it. You kind of want it to like, on your tongue, I think. Oh man. Yeah. No, I'm so thrilled that you tuned in. So yeah, to anybody who is kind of lurking in the background there, Diana, Dice Pataru there, is my current grad student, my longtime student. Like, we've known each other for, what, 6 years now or something like that. We played Frisbee together, we played games together. She bought me this pot. And she's currently working on some modeling to do with like diseases and pandemics and stuff like that. And I couldn't be prouder of her because she has been trying to work independently, mostly independently, as I've been trying to work through like a crazy virtual semester. And so like I incredibly appreciate her her patience and so on. So cheers to you. And a big shout out. But now it's been just like The roast feels like it might be a little bit. No, I think it's good. I think it's good. Good stuff. I mean, it's a Saturday. We have to, right? Like that's just a prerequisite, you know. Cheers.
Cheers.
And yeah, so I don't have much more than this. As I said, I'm gonna wait a little bit, a couple more minutes to slice that beef. I got some baby kale to go with it.
Oh yeah, I guess I can open that. That can be mine.
opening the box of baby kale. And yeah, Galleon, grab a drink as well. I don't know if anybody's cooking alongside. I'm
Anyway. There I have.
Yes. So I didn't pick it myself. Unfortunately, I don't have a kale garden here, but yeah. No. Maybe you've been cooking alongside? If so, maybe you'll join us for our first bite to see how things turned out. Text us, John, what's your go-to Thai food? Are you a drunken noodles guy? Or a like traditional pad Thai or what? My thing is like Naha Thai. Naha Thai is my go-to Thai place. And yeah, they have a wicked seafood soup that they took off their menu for some reason. And it drives me crazy because it was so delicious. But they still have great food. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. If you have never been to Naha Thai, you should go. But if you get takeout from them, order at least 3 hours in advance because it will take that long. They're very, very popular. It is very good. And yeah, that's John. We have a pair of Johns here. My other Frisbee John. Basically, all the Johns I know are good Frisbee players. So, John Atkinson taught me everything I know about Frisbee and Magic. Magic the Gathering. Alright, I'm gonna do a taste of this risotto. It's actually looking a little sticky. Dang. That is good. That's really, really good. Huh. Ben, you're kidding. Oh my god. We like Spice Roots so much. I've taken my family there a couple times. Captain McFizzle, I have Magic cards, but I wouldn't say that I play. I knew how to play. It's been a long time since I have though. The last time I played, I went to like a draft, a pre-release draft, and it was like, I did very, very badly. That was at John's recommendation too, actually. Zigzags. Oh, John Wyatt. Oh no, I wouldn't know, Agda. Sorry. It might have been. That sounds familiar. Other John. Man, get some like. Y'all have the same names. I'm gonna be like Atkinson, Agda. You're both John A's as well. It's the worst. Okay, so I think it's about time. I'm going to slice this beef. And we're gonna see how it turned out. I'm looking for like medium to medium rare. Oh, that's true. You're Simmons. I forgot. Okay. So here's the beef. I have enough for like, as David said, like 10 people, but leftovers. Leftovers. Okay, and we're gonna slice this. Let's want a paper towel sorting, so I'll wipe things down. So I have, oh man, I can really taste the herbs and spices and salt and pepper that I put on the outside of this roast. Just from tasting here, so. Dang, honest to God, Ben, that's so surprising. I've never been to Spice Roots before and been disappointed. It's so darn good.
Yeah, it's definitely the only Indian place we're going to go to, because there are other ones in Europe.
Okay, so I know it's at least medium because I'm getting like some translucent juices coming out. So it's that. I'm gonna sew off the the strings here. There's a chance it's on the rare side. I'm not sure. This is like the moment of truth. I didn't have a meat thermometer, so it is a little bit of an interesting game here to see how this turned out, but we shall see. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good, actually.
That looks good. Yeah, it's not rare.
Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? Okay, so, I don't know if you want to hold the camera as we do a reveal sort of thing, but... Oh yeah, this is looking so good. Take a look at this. This is... Also, like, it's a terrible cutting job because I'm not really a butcher, but we are getting a really nice medium to medium rare here. That's about an hour and 10 minutes in a 325 oven for a top sirloin roast. Take a look at that! Oh, it's perfect! Okay, just gotta say, that is very good. The moment of truth. It's so scary. So I'm gonna cut off a few slices. Oh, I'm so happy this turned out. What a good couple of days this is. The whole like doneness reveal is something else. That's like a stressful moment, kind of. You don't want to be overdone, that's for sure. It turned out so good. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Well, you are exciting. But
I'm very excited. Rah. Okay. So, and no, I am right-handed, Ben. I'm right-handed. But I do a couple of weird things, right? Like I hold my pencil a little bit strange. Most people will notice that if they watch me for long enough. And that's just kind of the way it is. Okay. So, David, bring your plate over here. Okay. So we have just some greens. We're gonna keep it fresh. I'm not even gonna dress it, okay? Because I think it's just nice to have some fresh stuff to eat, maybe with the rice. There's enough heavy oils and stuff like that in this meal otherwise. So just some fresh greens. I'm gonna take some of this crazy risotto, kind of spread it out on the plate. The blue cheese, like I have to admit, it's a little bit heavier. It's good.
Yeah.
Well, you get one little bit more. Okay. So that's that. And then what we're gonna do from here is add a few slices of this roast beef. If I could.
Yeah, I can hold the plate.
Yeah, that would be awesome because there's just a little bit of a string here still hanging that I want to chop. There you go. There's one. There's two. Is two enough or three? Two's good. Okay, so wait. Let's get this right. Let's make this good. And let's do a presentation. Do you want some pepper? Let's add some pepper. We'll add some pepper. Boom, boom. This is the moment of truth, people.
That's good.
Okay. And voila, voila, voila. So check this out. There's dinner. We've got our roast beef, which is all garlic and herbs, rosemary, salt, pepper, olive oil. We have blue cheese and bacon risotto, pancetta bacon, Saint-Agur blue cheese, celery, shallots, some broth in our broiled rice, and some baby kale to go with it.
Thanks, hon.
And that's our dinner. That's our dinner. So I'm just gonna make some for myself now. We'll take a couple bites, and we're gonna go enjoy our dinner after that. And this will have been a super successful night. So, and again, if you're interested in anything that I made tonight, don't hesitate to join the new Discord. It's the Goo Crew because I play Dragon Quest games, and Dragon Quest games have a mascot that is the slime. It's a mascot that a lot of people know about. Even though a lot of people haven't played Dragon Quest games. So I'm gonna share. Oh no. If anybody has better Twitch TV, they might be able to see that right now. But I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, I was gonna show you a picture of a basic slime, but in any case, everything in this stream is slime themed because it's kind of something that I don't know, goes with my I don't know, I love it. So in any case, yeah, join. I will be sharing that recipe later tonight. And yeah, in case you want to make your own twist on it, or if you want to discuss more about it, I love talking about food. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people know I like talking about math and video games, but there's so much more. There are more facets to this. So yeah, I'm just gonna slice myself a little bit of a lot of this beef here. Again, this is top sirloin roast. I'm gonna actually slice from this angle here. Actually, that's better. I think that's going against the grain. Thank you very much. Again, and thank you to everybody who's tuning in and spending part of their time with me. It means a lot. Like, I really, really appreciate it. As I said, having this channel has been so good for me this semester because there have been some tough times. I'm not gonna lie. I've had to have a lot of patience. You know, I've done my share of complaining to so many people. You know who you are in the chat. If I have spent too much time being mopey or miserable or whatever, dealing with the realities of virtual learning and not having friends to hug, and dealing with cheaters and stuff, even though I know like the students are in challenging places here and there. But this has always given me a kind of a place to come and either play video games with, or, well, now, cooking. So, just gonna get through this. And so I really appreciate your support, your follows, and your friendship, because that's really what this is all about. Just very good, positive vibes, and a decent substitute for now, until things are better, friendship. So, really, really appreciate all of that. And yeah, like, so much. I know, I've done so much ranting. So, yeah, I gotta say. And thanks, Dylan, for sharing that Discord. David is just leaking right now that I'm about on the edge of my rope. But to be honest with you, I think that a lot of people are really, you know, finding the current environment challenging. So, you know, that's just kind of the way things have been, and that's true across the board. So yeah, there's my dinner. There's my dinner right here. Seems like the best thing. I'm not gonna kid around. This is not healthy at all. Okay, the kale is healthy. Let's say the kale is healthy. All right.
Beef doesn't have to be unhealthy.
Well, I guess the beef's not totally unhealthy. It's some protein. Okay, so let's test this out. Here's the risotto with a little bit of kale. It really did turn out. This is some of the actually
Best risotto you've ever
much fun. I don't know if it's the best risotto I've ever made, but it's probably the best blue cheese risotto I've ever made.
made.
It turned out really, really good. Like, honestly, probably, I'm not gonna lie, like a good, I want to say 9. I would say that the risotto's just a little bit stickier than I would have wanted. So like I might have wanted to add just a little bit more broth right at the end. But the flavor's darn good, like really good. And I almost said a different D word, but I didn't want to put another dollar in the jar for my my niece and nephews. Really, really good. Yeah, it turned out great. I want to taste the beef.
It's amazing. No.
You can type it in the chat too.
Oh, that's true.
Oh no! My webcam just about went into my food, so that's fun. Alright, I'm just gonna taste the beef here. And so, there we go. Piece of the beef. Oh my god! That's one of the best roasts I've made, babe. Don't you agree? Honestly, that turned out so good. I was so worried that, like, you know, having to do 100 push-ups while I made dinner, having a few beers on the go. Well, I had two. I don't make roasts every day either. I didn't have a meat thermometer either. But no, it looks like it turned out really well. So here's what we should do. We should do this again sometime. I might make this a regular incentive sort of thing. So I'm going to add this to my incentive. Have a follow up. Maybe once we get to 650 or 800 or something like that, I'm going to add another one. This was so much fun. I hope you learned something, right? Like, it's kind of fun to watch your prof cook or your friend, or if you're just tuning in, maybe you have, maybe you just stumbled in and you're interested in what I do here. And, you know, if you learn something from all this, that would be unbelievable. That would mean a ton to me. Go make some risotto yourself. It's one of my favorite things to make. It's not that hard, and it tastes phenomenal. So, sweet. And yeah, 420 is an important number of follows, right? Cool. Cool. Alright. So for now, I'm gonna take off here in a little bit. But there's a couple things I want to do. First of all, yeah, Austin, it's not soggy rice. It's amazing rice. I'm going to say I am going to be going for another personal best tomorrow afternoon, starting at 1 o'clock. I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy IV. I have a world record in this. I started when COVID started, and so I'm going to try. I've been trying to improve that record. I'm going to make a try at it tomorrow afternoon. So if you're interested, come back, join me, and watch me get really frustrated. But the other thing I want to do is take a quick look around and see if there's anybody online that's streaming that would be interested in a raid. And you know what? I would like to stream, or I would like to raid somebody who has come in and been, I don't know, supporting me for like a couple of months now, and it'll be a lot of fun. Okay, so he's playing some Rocket League right now. I've joined him a couple of times, and so it'd be kind of cool to see that. If you want to stay on, what we do, okay, we're the Goo Crew here, so we're gonna post this. We're gonna post this Goo Crew raid. If you have some of my emotes unlocked, you can use those if you want to. But just feel free to shower some love. I'd like to repay the favor because he's supported me for a couple of months right now. So we're going to go to see Botato, RL, and we're gonna rate him. Again, before I go, thank you so much for the support. I'm so excited that so many people wanted to come and see me cook. It's such a silly little thing, but damn, it was fun. And I just owe my niece and two nephews yet another $1, so that's fine. So we're gonna raid Botato RL. I think that's it. And let's do this. So again, thank you very much. Be aware that it says this channel is intended for mature audiences, so if you think that you have sensitive ears or eyes here, well, just make sure you peace out first, okay? But much appreciated. All the support is wonderful. I owe all of you a lot, so we'll do some more. We'll do some more soon. Take care, everybody. Thanks again.
Matt with the raid of 34. Wonder Slime, thanks for the raid. Goo Crew raid. Holy fuck. You had 34 views. You were popping off. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Connor, thanks for the follow. He had 50? Holy. Peons, thanks for the follow. Yeah, right now we're doing Guelph in-house Rocket League tournament. Dylan, thank you for the follow. So wait, is our game almost starting? Are we creating or are we not? I forgot to look.
Okay. Do you want to know how successful this was?
No, really.
Everything about tonight turned out amazingly well.
Good reading it, I know.
What's that? No, not just that.
Thank you for the follow.
But this.
Oh yeah.
Service, thanks for the follow.
What the hell?